Elliot Price had never believed in hauntings, but after 34 hours behind the wheel and 2 straight nights of motel coffee, he was ready to believe in anything. The storm rolling across rural Nebraska wasn't helping. Rain hammered the interstate like handfuls of thrown gravel. Lightning cracked open the sky every few minutes, revealing empty fields and the occasional broken telephone pole leaning at a bad angle. He'd been moving since Tuesday morning. First Detroit, then Iowa City, now somewhere outside a town so small Google Maps didn't even bother giving it a bold label. If the job interview in Denver didn't work out, he was out of money, out of options, and probably out of a car. He'd been pushing too hard, but he was afraid that if he stopped for even a minute, he'd never start again. When the next green sign flashed by, Layton Meadows Motel, exit 213, he took it without thinking. The place looked abandoned at first. One long row of single-story rooms, flickering neon, the kind of architecture that would have looked old in the 70s. But there was a truck parked near the office and a buzzing fluorescent light inside. That was enough for Elliot. All he needed was a bed. The man at the front desk looked like he'd been carved out of yellowing wax. Thin, pale, tired eyes. His name tag read Harvey. "Night rate is 45, Harvey said. "Only got a couple rooms still clean. Storm knocked out one of the lines. Power might flicker." "That's fine," Elliot said. "I just need sleep." Harvey slid a key across the counter. An actual metal key on a cracked plastic tag. Room 19. "If you hear anything strange tonight," Harvey added without looking up, "don't worry about it. Wind gets loud round here." Elliot didn't think much of it. Not then. He was too tired. Room 19 smelled like damp carpet and stale cigarettes. The TV was an ancient box model with a dial missing half its numbers. When he plugged it in, it only showed static. No channels, no menu, just a thin white hiss. He unplugged it again. He dropped onto the bed. The mattress springs groaned like something alive. He didn't even bother turning off the light. He was unconscious in seconds. He wasn't sure how long he slept before the knocking began. 3 soft taps. Pause. 3 more. He blinked awake. For a moment, he didn't remember where he was. The motel, the storm, the bed that felt like a bag of bones. Then he heard it again. Slow, polite, knocking. "Front desk?" Elliot muttered. His voice was dry. But when he checked the window, the walkway outside was empty. The rain had stopped. A pale mist curled along the asphalt. He opened the door a crack. No one. He shut it again. He was halfway back to bed when the TV turned itself on. Static filled the room, full volume, a violent roar that scraped at the edges of hearing. Elliot jumped, heart pounding. The power had flickered earlier, but this was different. The cord was still unplugged. The screen glowed brighter. Shapes formed. Not pictures, just darker shadows pulsing behind the static like something trying to push through. Elliot stepped toward it slowly, breath tight. The knocking started again. But this time, it wasn't at the door. It came from the bathroom. He froze. The bathroom door was half open, the light inside flickering every few seconds. Knock. 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 Elliot grabbed his backpack. Whatever this was, he wanted no part of it. He headed straight for the main door, then stopped. The knob was ice cold. He tried turning it. It wouldn't move. The door was locked from the outside. His pulse hammered as he stumbled backward. This was a mistake. This whole place. He should have driven on through the storm.
Anything was better than whatever this was. He dug out his phone. No signal. The static from the TV rose and fell like breathing. He forced himself to check the bathroom. He pushed the door fully open with his foot. The light steadied. The room was empty. No one in the shower, no one behind the door, just cracked tiles and a dripping faucet. Then he noticed the mirror. Something had been wiped across the fogged surface. Words, traced by a fingertip. "You shouldn't have come back." Elliot's stomach dropped. "This isn't funny," he said aloud, his voice cracking. The moment he turned from the mirror, the lights blew out with a sharp pop. The static in the TV hit a higher pitch like a scream. The screen glowed brighter. Shapes formed. Not pictures, just darker shadows pulsing behind the static like something trying to push through. Elliot stepped toward it slowly, breath tight. The knocking started again, but this time, it came from the bathroom. He froze. The bathroom door was half open, the light inside flickering every few seconds.